Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Placement Guidance. Today I have come up with the second part of Infosys interview series for the role of DSE with a package of 5 lakh per annum. So this is the interview experience of one of my junior from ECE background, but he loves to code a lot. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe the channel and share the interview experience with your friends. So now we will see his interview experience. So the interview was held on Zoom platform and there was only one technical interview. So and the duration of his interview was 45 minutes. First he was asked to introduce himself. If you don't know what all details should be shared in technical interview and the HR interview, so I've already made a video on that. I will share the link in the description below. You can see that. Secondly, he was asked his favorite subject from his first year. So as he is from EC branch, so he has mentioned BEE. Then he was asked question from his favorite subject, that is BEE, transformer, types of transformer and some basic other terms. So know that if you mention something as your favorite subject, so you should know the basics of that because you can ask anything from that subject as you have mentioned that as your favorite subject. Then he was asked what are the subjects in his current semester. So this is the common question that can be asked from any department candidate. So you should know that what all subjects you are studying currently in your current semester. Then in Infosys interview, maximum I have seen like maximum everyone ask about the projects that you have done. So that I have also mentioned earlier also that if you mention any project in your resume, you should know it. Otherwise, don't mention it in your resume if you have just copy. Like if you have copy also, but you should know the basic that how the algorithm is working in that project. And after that, he was asked like some cross questions from that project that he has mentioned. Then, as I mentioned that he loves to code a lot and he has interest in the computer science field. So he was asked question that why he has choose EC when he is good in the IT field. So if you are also from EC branch and you love to code and has interest in IT field, so you should prepare this question. And then he was asked some mathematics question like if you have an antenna which can cover 100 meter, how much antenna you need to cover in 1 kilometer. And the second question asked was there were two jars of size 3 liter and 5 liter, an infinite amount of water, so you need to find exact 4 liter of water using this two jars. So like see as he has mentioned mathematics as also his favorite subject, so these questions he has asked from him. Now the interview start question from the computer science background, like which programming knowledge you know best. So he has mentioned C++ and Java as he has written in his resume also, and he has mentioned that in to interviewer also, and some basics of Python he mentioned this. Then he was asked common things between Java and C++, so you can prepare difference between Java and C++, common things between Java and C++. Then he was told to write a program to print nth Fibonacci number. So he has gave three approaches for that: recursive, TP and the matrix one. So then he was asked what is the difference between object oriented and structure programming language. So you should know between the C and like C++, between object oriented programming language and the structure programming language. So then he was asked, does class have multiple objects, and if yes, then explain with the help of real time example. And last he was asked what is abstraction and polymorphism. So this is the questions from the computer science background as he was from EC, but he has mentioned as like he has interest in the computer science, that why he was asked all these questions. So then interview ask if you have any query you can ask. So I've earlier also mentioned that you should always ask something from the interviewer if he told to ask any query, because that will create a good impact on the interviewer that you are interested in this role. So what he has asked about his experience in Infosys. Hope you like the video. Thank you.